Good day, everyone. I'm here in the mainland to Railfan for a whole day and around all four areas around New Westminster that connect to the Fraser River Bridge. Their four sections are the Highline, Braid, Flannigans, and Scott Road. I'm going to be filming in all those locations today. Currently, I'm just at the Highline area, and I do see a train here. It's going to be interesting to see. So here's our first train we're going to capture. Leader CN 5762 with 2 units. I don't know how many cars in length because I just got here and they called the Fraser River Bridge before I got here. This is the CN Ewin job going from Highline to Thornton Yard by Flannigans. Hopefully we'll see it soon. The reason it stopped there is it's just waiting its turn to cross the bridge because I believe another train's crossing at the moment. I might see this train coming back when we get towards Flannigans, but it's hard to say. So now I just have to wait and stand by, and I also got my scanner here, the radio scanner, which tracks all the trains down in the Fraser River Bridge. So I just gotta keep that as a priority to listen into so I can see what's coming next. Train down, we got another one that should be on the way soon, this time coming from Brownsville by Scott Road to Braid, but there's the Fraser River Bridge. So far I don't see a train just yet, but I do see the BNSF way down there. You probably can't see it from this angle, but it is coming up onto the bridge now, so I'm going to just beat it to Braid, and then it's going to do its switching, and who knows, by the time I get to Braid, we may see another train coming to Braid as well before I try to get the first train that currently went to Thornton Yard. I should be able to beat it to Flannigans before it leaves Thornton Yard, but who knows. Okay, here we are at Braid Junction. The Braid Street crossing is just straight across the street. We still got the BNSF that still hasn't arrived quite yet, but it's still coming over the bridge. I also heard that we also have CN 309 that's also trying to get the bridge to, I believe, Lynn Creek from Flannigans. So at least 2 trains for sure I'll be expecting here. Before I go to Flannigans to get the Ewin job from there back to the Highline. But who knows if I'll hear about a 3rd train coming from Braid from the north track. Stand by for that.
Morning, Ken. We have in the lead the delightful KCSM 46
ABS unit. You don't see those as a leader that often around here on the 605, which I believe is a potash train. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure 605 is a potash train heading north as well. So we got two northbounds on the way. 309s I just heard is on the way to us now, including the BNSF I'm still waiting on. I still don't see it yet. But nothing coming from the north just yet. But there's gotta be something coming from the north soon. Because you know the saying, anytime is train time. It's so true. Doesn't matter where you are. So yeah, I just gotta wait patiently, because that's the thing about being a rail fan, especially when I come around here, is rail fanning always requires patience, because you never know when the train will actually come. So all I gotta do now is wait. Here it comes, just crossing Spruce Control over there. Looks like a CP Grainer, which is the 309. CPKC 7472. That's actually a brand new locomotive that's not even a whole year old yet, I don't believe. So that was the CN 309. Leader is a CP. I was told that the next train should be the BNSF that we saw when we were on the Sky train, and then CP 605 after that. So hopefully I could see all those trains here before beating CN's Ewing job at Flannigans. I hope. They're currently switching at Thornton Yard, so I'm hoping I can get there in time. Who knows? If not, maybe I'll be able to catch it tomorrow. There's the BNSF transfer from Brownsville. This is actually what you can see. That's actually BNSF's New Westminster yard, the old yard. There's actually a separate yard which is behind me, which is kind of in a hidden area, which I can't show you though, because it's private property. But they're here now. They're gonna drop off all these freight cars, and then they're probably gonna do some switching around in this yard and the new yard. So any second now this crossing should activate. CP 605 is on the way now. I'm actually going to find a good spot to see this one because it's a KCS leader locomotive. I'm going to go just up this little hill here. It'll just be a few minutes before Braid crossing is going to activate on us. But just up this little corner. I've been up here a few times before, but why not? Because after this train crosses, I'm going to try to get over to Flannigans to make sure I don't miss the CN Ewing job coming back to the Highline. So just up here, almost just before going under this bridge. You can actually walk under this bridge to get to Braid SkyTrain station. So right here. Here we go. Well, that's not too bad of a horn. Better than the other two horns we heard that I call the crappy horn. That engine's beautiful. Yeah, and I stand corrected. It is a potash train. Alright, time to go to Flannigans. Fingers crossed, hopefully I could still see the CN Ewing job from over there.
And 2,800 feet. We're at Flannigans, looking to come up the north to the Highline. Okay, good to the home signal on the north, guys. Bridge is open at the moment. I'll get you going when I close. Okay, very good, thanks. Bridge up.
Oh no, I missed it, I think. Unfortunately, I missed the CN's Ewing job returning back to the Highline just by maybe 10 minutes when I was about to arrive. But instead, maybe I'll go there tomorrow to see the CN Ewing job because it will be the same engines again. However, I decided to kill a little time and go to this crossing, which is actually a four-way crossing, so you could pretty much call it the railroad crossing stage. This is actually the crossing where the SRY Valley job goes to and from SRY's Trap Yard in New Westminster. The train hasn't come through here yet. They're still doing some switching, I believe, in Langley. So I should have some time to kill a little bit and hopefully see the SRY locomotive soon. Hopefully it's not 381 or 382 leading, because I see those ones way too much. So yeah, again, just the patience is all I need right now, and hopefully because I know a lot of people I know really like to see the SRY Valley job. I thought I'd do this just for them, so since there's no other trains interesting in the Fraser River Bridge lineup right now, yeah, it's just a huge crossing. It goes, even the track goes all the way over there. So, wow, now this is a perfect spot to see it. Once these crossing signals activate, all the cars have to stop, and they're pretty much the audience for the SRY Valley job. Yeah, looks nice over here. I wish Nanaimo had this type of setup, which we don't, unfortunately. Still haven't heard the train horn yet, but it's hard to say when exactly it's coming, but it should be coming pretty soon. On 99th Avenue and Scott Road. And also look at this side here. Too bad I'm not seeing it coming from this direction, because that would have been a cool photo shot right there. Here we go.
Lucas, Fraser Bridge calling over. Fraser Bridge. Okay, another northbound contact, right? That is correct. 39 northbound on the bridge. Stand by. Stand by. Fraser Bridge. Move for Amtrak as well. Thanks, Cam. Foreman Lucas, Fraser Bridge. Go ahead, over. Yeah, can I get you to stay clear for Amtrak North, right behind the northbound that's on the bridge here? Yeah, I'm in the clear for Amtrak. In the clear for Amtrak as well. Thank you. Bridge up. Fraser Bridge, Foreman O'Hearn, clear for the northbound Amtrak. And Foreman O'Hearn, staying clear for Amtrak. Thanks, Wade. Bridge up.
Finally, I got to see SRY 384 in the lead. Never saw that leading in a horn zone before. So, as you probably heard, there's two northbound trains going over the Fraser River Bridge through Braid that I'm going to miss. But there is one more that should be coming from the north from Lynn Creek. Hopefully I'll be able to make it back to Braid in time for that one. I haven't heard them call the bridge yet, but any moment now they should, so we'll see. And other than that, I don't know what to expect later tonight. Hopefully I'll catch the southbound Amtrak heading from CN Junction to Brownsville, but we'll have to see. I'm just so happy I at least got a chance to see the Valley job for a change. Alright, we are back at Braid after seeing the SRY Valley job. We're making it just in time to see the Amtrak Cascades, but first we got a train here from the north waiting in line.
Clear off the bridge. 87's over.
Leader CN 2335 with, wow, 4 units. Looks like it's CN 584. And any minute now, Amtrak should be coming. That's why the CN train is waiting in line across the bridge. I honestly didn't think I was going to make it, honestly, to see the Amtrak. But I did miss one train from here, which wasn't a huge deal. It was the CN 816, I believe. It was a northbound, which is, I could tell it was a grain train because I noticed it when I was going over the bridge from the Delta border from Scott Road. So I think I'm just gonna see the Amtrak from back at the crossing point. But interesting to know what the CN train 584 looked like, because I know there's a good chance I might see it coming back through here a few hours later, I think, because that job's only a transfer for Thornton Yard, and then it goes back to Lynn Creek a few hours later. And 584 and 583, 583 is when it comes back the other way. So there's a chance we may see 583 as well. But hard to say because any time is train time and things can change at last minute for me, depending on what train it is. So, oh, here comes the Amtrak. Oh, BNSF 2686. Oh, it's that the train we saw earlier, but light power. Okay, I could take that. Didn't see that leader coming from earlier, so. Where is that Amtrak? Any minute now I should be able to see the Amtrak coming through here. I think I see it actually. Oh yeah, still at spruce control, but it's coming.
Side of the bridge, 1249, 1249. You're welcome. Foreman O'Hearn, Fraser Bridge.
And Foreman O'Hearn over.
Yeah, blocking in place, 1249, 1249.
Blocking in place, 1249, 1249. Thank you.
You're welcome. And Foreman Fraser, 1249, Dan.
So correction, it's not 584, it's actually a CN 582 that's coming to us now. But I am correct of it coming from the other direction, 583. But yeah, here we go. Hopefully it doesn't have that crappy horn again. I hope not. one that doesn't have a crappy horn for once. Back at Braid after about a 30-minute to a 1-hour break. This is the same BNSF we saw earlier. This is actually from the bridge view on Brunette. I'm just on the Brunette Avenue Bridge. Another thing I just noticed while I was just coming back from my break is we got another train waiting in line, this time from Sapperton's side. You don't see this happening often, but oh, this is a good view. Actually seeing this BNSF just from this angle. It's actually, since it's coming more forward, it's quite a nice view. Oh, and another BNSF is coming too.
BNSF 1507 north, looking to use the bridge. Wade, let me know when you're clear. BN north, stand by. Stand by. And Foreman Fraser, first bridge. Clear for northbound, over. Clear for northbound, back 10.
So that explains why this CN train's waiting in line.
Foreman Lucas, go ahead, over. Yeah, we're clear for that northbound, BN north. Clear for the northbound lane power, thank you. Bridge over.
So this is CN.
Bridge, Foreman, Orem, clear for the BN north. And Foreman O'Hare, clear for the BN north now as well. Thank you, bridge over.
So CN 3249 is leading CP A89, which is actually not that common to see. Normally you see CP locomotives using that job to go from Poco Yard to Thornton Yard, which is where this train's going. But I guess we got another BNSF on the way coming from Brownsville. I believe it's light units, if I am not mistaken, when I was on my break. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's light power, BNSF 1507. I just gotta stand by. Once I get towards the crossing, I just gotta wait and see.
152, 152 cars, 8291, 8291 for the footage, approaching Sullivan's route, scheduling 3, coming up south by Passwords. Okay, stand by there at Sullivan's, I'll get back to you guys. Standing by Sullivan, thank you.
CP 731's coming from the south as well, which is a CP coal train. That's what you just heard.
CPA 93, over.
Yeah, signal indication, guys.
Signal indication, thank you very much.
Okay, here comes that transfer. I'm pretty sure it's CPA 8091, or it might be CPA 89. I'm sorry if I keep getting the job identifications wrong, but I appreciate the corrections if you make a comment on this video. I'm definitely, it's gotta be somewhere between that. I gotta start creating a list with all these train symbol job identifications, but yeah, I do know this came from CP's Poco Yard. But again, it's just not common to see CN locomotives carrying the CP transfers. It's normally they're CP locomotives, but not on those horns again. Damn it.
Two engines, 69 cars, 4,400 feet for Junction main yard.
Okay, 111 CM 3295, two engines, 69 cars, 4,400 feet for the junction. Got it, guys. Hold back at Sullivan. I'll get back to you over.
Stand about.
731 for his bridge.
731 on Ziegler.
Good. Flannigans, call me later.
Call you to Flannigans, got it.
Bridge house.
Okay, so the CP 731 coal train that's heading north, as well as Q111, that's a CN intermodal train. Instead of going to Lynn Creek, the 111 is going to CN Junction, which is the Vancouver port yard. So that'll be interesting to see. I don't see intermodal trains here that often, so that actually is going to be pretty cool to see. Hopefully I can make it in time for it, because I want to see 591 at Flannigans. So yeah, who knows whether or not I'll make it to see Q111, but it's hard to say. Everything can change last minute. This is the same train we saw earlier, except this time they brought in, they connected the BNSF 1507 to it. And by the way, that 1507, that's actually a rare locomotive. You're not going to see much longer in life. I was pretty lucky to see a leading light style earlier. I know it's not taking the bridge, it's probably just transferring to the old yard, I think. It's hard to say. I'll be surprised if they're taking the bridge. So I'm gonna skip this train. I'm pretty sure it's gonna actually take the bridge. but they still haven't called it. And I'm also gonna skip 7:31 here at Braid. I want to get over to Flannigans as soon as I can, so I don't miss a certain CN train, CN 591 from Flannigans. I definitely don't want to miss that one. So in order for me to make it to it, I'm just gonna just show you guys this just while it's stopped before I get on that Sky train and head towards Flannigans. And then you guys can actually see what Flannigans area really looks like. Okay, on the way to Flannigans, and we got a couple more trains on the way. Not sure what I'm gonna see or what I'm gonna miss. It's gonna be about a 15-20 minute walk for me to get there, so see you all when I get there. Finally, we made it to Flannigans. So this is the 130 Street crossing. It's too bad I couldn't be able to make it in time for CN's E-Win job earlier. Okay, nothing yet. I think we made it before Q111 came. I think they're still waiting for the bridge. Somewhere around here. I don't know where they are. They could be at Sullivan's, they might be at Flannigans. Yeah. But at least I'm early for CN 591. But they should be coming pretty soon because they did start work not too long ago. So just gotta wait patiently. Yeah, this is CN Q111 for sure. CN 2319 leader. Oh, no way, a BCOL unit's on a lead, a second. 4649, that's rare. You don't see that every day.
West, 2 locomotives, 45 cars, 4 or 5 cars, 40, 100 feet, 41 feet. Just home to Flannigans, looking at the Highline, over.
Hey, hold tight to Flannigans, I'll get back to you, over.
Is my Flannigans, if I don't know.
Great job.
Perfect, that's the train I want to see heading towards the Highline. Should be seeing it any minute now. There's the CN 591, 5401 leader. Who knows, maybe I might be able to see this coming back when I go over to back to the Highline at some point this evening. Hopefully I make it in time. I'm quite used to know when they are going, so back. So yeah, still has to wait in line for the bridge, of course.
Crossing milepost. Command, turn on.
one more westbound after this one. Stand by and clear my foreman. Over.
Yeah, thank you. Foreman, please, first bridge. Yeah, Dan, before I cut him loose, sir, let me know when you're clear on the swing span, and I'll cut 591 loose. We will be. Yeah, no problem. Bridge out.
Made it just in time to see one train, this time at Spruce Control. So this is leaders CN3064 on CN Q104 South.
Southbound and northbound, over.
Sounds like a northbound's coming too. I should be able to make it to Braid just in time. Got another train from the north. I bet you it's the Amtrak. I gotta wait and see when I get to Braid. I'm pretty sure it's the Amtrak because around this time the Amtrak leaves Vancouver. Better get over there now then. Alright, back at Braid again. So it actually wasn't Amtrak from what I heard on the radio. It was actually this train here. This is CN train 834 heading eastbound, south, heading east. Leader here is CN 2758. Yeah, eastbound grain train. But I'm gonna make a bet that this train's gonna have to wait for Amtrak. I'm sure Amtrak already left Vancouver Station, and normally Amtrak gets priority before the freight trains. So we'll have to see. So this was that transfer we saw earlier, A91 or A89 transfer, one of the two. Now returning back to CP's Poco Yard from Thornton Yard and Flannigans.
Brownsville, we are the AMTK 90251, over.
Okay, 90251. 2 and 3. Correct, over.
That's correct, over.
Come up to the light, I'll get you going when I can. I'm open, over.
Good up to the home signal indication, you're currently open. Thank you, over.
Welcome up.
Okay, Amtrak is on its way somewhere around over there.
Nice days, approach, please control this traffic.
Sorry, I didn't get a chance to, I guess I didn't realize I wasn't recording there, but that's the Amtrak there. Sorry about that, guys. Here comes CN 834.
Departing off the north destination Lynn Creek, over.
Your location now, over.
Coming up to Flannigans, over.
You're okay up to the home signal on the north. I'll get you going when I can. Over.
Okay, up to the home signal on the north, you'll get us going when you can. 2310 out.
Okay, so just to update, it's obviously evening now. I did take a bit of a food break, so I kind of missed a few things. However, I do know for sure we have a northbound on the way. I did miss the CN 591 returning back to Thornton. It's currently going through the Highline, so unfortunately I had to miss that one. It was CN 5443, obviously, so it's not a huge deal. I've seen that locomotive before. But there's now 2 CNs now on the way, heading north towards Lynn Creek. CN 3359 leading train 816 to Lynn Creek. CN grain train. this train's doing now. Probably doing more switching, I'm guessing, because it's been idling in the old New Westminster yard for a while. So I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, I won't be surprised if I catch this again in the next little bit. Wow, that horn was loud. CN 2310.
engines, 5 cars, Braid, 2 Browns all over.
2 engines, how many cars over?
2 and 5 cars.
Okay, come up to I'll get you going when I can, I'll open them.
Okay, when you can, thanks.
Alright, that same train we just saw about 15 minutes ago is now taking the bridge with a short length of cars. Okay, sure. Okay, looks like a hydro pole, lumber, and a propane car. Interesting. So now we're at Braid crossing number 2. I see here we got a CP train coming from Poco Yard. From Poco Yard heading to Highline for the transfer for SRY. Unfortunately, I don't know the symbol for this one. I'm hoping that's CP 6245 as the leader. It kind of looks like it, but it's hard to tell right from a far distance. But definitely an SD60 locomotive, though. I think it is. Yes! Yep, it is 6245 liter. being transferred from Poco Rail Yard to SRY Trap Yard by the Highline for SRY Anasis Island job they do, I believe, daily. So eventually, when they are at the trap yard, which I won't be able to get a chance to see coming back, they're going to bring auto racks and other freight cars for from the SRY barge back to Poco Rail Yard to be transferred eastbound on a different train. But again, I don't know the symbol for this job. I wish I could know. I know it's A something, but 2 numbers. I can't remember what. But definitely mixed freight for SRY, that's for sure. Here comes the last train for the night, the SRY Shops job, just departing Begbie here at the Highline, heading to Scott Road. Looks like, I believe that's leader SRY 909. Caboose. Yep, they always use it at the shops transfer. Alright guys, we got an encore. Just as I was about to get off a SkyTrain, look at this. Very rare BCOL 4649 liter. I didn't think I'd ever see this coming. Sorry it's dark, but wow. Intermodal transfer from earlier, now leaving back east. So weird, that's weird they didn't sound their horn. Alright, it's a new morning and we're back at Flannigans Junction again. I actually made it just in time to come see the CN Ewan job again. They're currently on the bridge coming from the Highline over here. And also CP 731 is also staged at Sullivan's, going to be coming up through here at Flannigans, heading north to Lynn Creek. They'll be next after seeing the CN Ewan job. So there's the CN Ewan job. Leader CN 5762 again. So glad I could finally be able to hear the horn on this one.
South will be there, south, yep.
Okay, very good. Yeah, I got the Ewan crossing over here at Flannigans, guys. Good to Flannigans. Give me a call when you're all set up and ready to pull up the south. Over.
Will do.
Bridge up.
There's CP 731, 152 car coal train.
Just want to come up to the north to the Highline.
Alright, 5486, 2 engines, 41 cars, and 3,000 feet coming at me on the north for the Highline, correct?
All set.
Good to the home signal on the north, signal indication, over.
Okay, to the home signal and signal indication. Thanks, out.
All right.
Bridge up.
This is the E1 job coming back.